All right, thank you for staying with us. It's still sports tonight. Dumodi, very quickly. We talked extensively about the China National Case Cup yesterday. Now the dust has settled a little bit. What can you tell us? I mean, look back at the season 6 from the Lagos preliminaries up till yesterday's national finals. Talk to us about it, the gains, as a member of the organizing committee, the gains, and what challenges you face, and how you were able to come to what we had yesterday.
Well, we had few challenges. You know, when you have to do with kids, you have to be a bit careful. You know, the situation in the country. You don't, but I really want to appreciate the Lagos State Football Association and the Lagos State government for their support first, because where we kept these kids at the NYC permanent camp in the Paja, Lagos, we had soldiers who have security.
Provided security.
So it means when you are coming,
if
you're journalists, they see your sticker, you're a journalist from Channel Television,
you have to identify yourself.
Identify yourself, you come down, they search your car.
The security was tight.
They use scanners to check your car, bomb scanner, everything that we use to try to monitor those who move in and out. And if you don't have your tag, you can come into that zone. We had accreditation for all these people, those cleared and those not cleared, because they all came with some people were screened out because of some discrepancy. But the fact is that we have to allow the others to play. So we have to appreciate the fact that there are no life loss, no injuries sustained, but the game went on smoothly. The weathers, everywhere merciful from the national preliminaries. But for the Lagos preliminary, we had rains, but the rains weren't too devastating that at the point we have to skip some games. But this year on the pitch of play, we never had those 14 new goals, basketball kind of goals in football. We never had it. A lot of people
score line.
Yes, the final of the Challenge Kids Cup produced a goal. The semi-final, the third place goalless draw went to penalties. The final goalless draw went to the penalty. It shows that there's a lot of improvement. The quality of football has improved. The kind of the competition is becoming fiercer. And schools who have been part of the edition, like Toyibat, is a lesson for the other schools. Toyibat has been part of this edition since the second edition in 2010, and they've been part of it. They've been crashing out at one level and the other. They keep improving.
But this time they went
all the way. So they never let their gas out. And I like the way they do it. Instead they crash out, they go home quietly. They don't complain. But this time around, they celebrated. People say, why did they celebrate this way? I don't know whether they foresaw a victory. They had a T-shirt inside called Champions of Channel Kids Cup. They prepared it for themselves. Like, they give you World Cup or champion, you know what they do in the final. So that
they knew that they were going to win, so they was on that.
And it worked for them. It worked for them. So if I don't know if they had not won, what would have happened? But they won, and it worked for them. So they were prepared. So it means that for next edition, we're going to see more schools coming in. We're going to see better competition, better kind of play. A lot of people are giving us advices on what to do. If I had to do with the goalpost, it's too big and everything. The kind of
how we can keep improving on the competition.
Yes, the competition, and a lot of people appreciated the quality of justice won.
All right, let me pause there a little bit and just step down from or step up from the Channel National Case Cup and talk about the under-17. Talk about the Golden Eagles of Nigeria. DG, today they had a friendly game. We've always said that the NFF have done so much in terms of investing in time and friendly games for the Golden Eagles. Today they played a friendly against Egypt, and it was Nigeria 3, Egypt 2. The first of a double-header friendly. The second one will be played on Friday, but it's good for the confidence of the boys to be picking wins like this from friendlies like this.
It is good, you know. It's going from easy to difficult, from the known to the unknown. They started playing academies in Abuja. They played Pepsi Academy in Lagos. They won 7-0.
Yeah, those are the pictures from the friendly against Pepsi Academy.
Pepsi Academy at the Gigi Stadium, they won 7-0. They've been playing grassroots teams around Abuja Football Collect. They are winning these games by wild margin. But they played a national team like themselves today. They actually had to come from behind to win. It's a good test for them. Kudos to the NFF for organizing this kind of games. And it will put them in good stead ahead of the qualifiers for the African Cadet Championship coming up next year.
All right, so that's the story. And as we said, the second friendly game will be played on Friday at the same venue in Kaduna. And we hope that this helps these boys to build their confidence and maybe emulate what their seniors did. The last set of the Golden Eagles that went on to become world champions. We hope that this will also be the case with the set led by Emmanuel Amunike. All right, let's just go on and brief you that there's a little bit of breaking news coming through, and that has got to do with the owner of Manchester United. This piece of breaking news is coming through just now that Malcolm Glazer, the owner of Manchester United, that's a picture that you've seen on your screen, has passed on. He has died in his home. That's the story just coming in. So, well, not a good season for United, but it looks like things are getting worse for United as we speak.
The man is 85 years old. I want to believe he has lived a good life, and hopefully his children, who are also directors at Manchester United, can carry on with his legacy at the club.
Dunodi, big loss?
Well, to the family's big loss, to United big loss, the patriarch of United empire is gone. But like Gigi said, I hope the children will carry on with the management of the club. I hope it's not going to be a case of we are not bothered about what happens to United. Let's just pull out divest our shares at United and put this elsewhere. Because some children may not be interested in football. They may want to be interested in other sports, maybe basketball, or they have a baseball club. I think it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So they may want to put that and see how profitable that, or some other profitable ventures. But I hope it doesn't affect the kind of cash inflow into United.
All right, so that's the story just coming in. It's a bit of breaking news. Malcolm Glazer, the owner of Manchester United, has passed on. Of course, you can get details of all of this and even more as we go on. All right, let's go on a break now. And of course, maybe before we go on that break, we'll start by showing you highlights. And for those of you who have been asking us on Twitter that you want to see highlights, for those of you not watching that game, let's bring you highlights of Nigeria against Scotland. The game currently going on, still 2-1 to Scotland. And a lot of Nigerians are not happy that Nigeria hasn't been able to draw level. But let's just bring you a bit of the highlights. We'll come back for more on Sports Tonight.
It's teed up nicely for Morrison. It's a wonderful flick and a wonderful goal from Charlie Mulgrew. Absolutely superb from Scotland. Wonderful flick, and Mulgrew gets his second for his country, and the Scots have the lead.
Oh, that's what can you say it there, the goalkeeper. Well, it's a great start that Scotland wanted.
Well, Morrison completely botched his shot, but Mulgrew turned it in. And that's the leveller with the help of a deflection. And that's the leveller with the help of a deflection. And that's the leveller with the help of a deflection.
All right, so those are the highlights for you. 1-1 at halftime, but still 2-1 to Scotland as we speak. And looks like it's even getting worse for Nigeria, because the story of injury to Kunle Odunlami stretched out looks like that may be the end of his World Cup aspirations. That's a massive